Minnesota still has not declared a statewide mask mandate, but more than half of the country has declared such a thing. Naomi Ruchim following the new rules for CBS News. And Naomi, we're watching the southern states closely this morning because several of them seeing record high cases and deaths.
That's right, Jason. It really seems now that the South is bearing most of the brunt of this virus, which is such a change from where we were months ago when it was here in New York City. This morning, we're learning that South Carolina, Florida, and Texas are all reporting single-day record highs in terms of the number of people who have died from coronavirus. In San Antonio, for example, they now have refrigerated trucks. They're on standby just in case the morgues run out of room. And Jason, you mentioned those mask mandates. 2 more states today issuing those mandates, Colorado and Arkansas. We also want to talk about Georgia, where they've had a mask mandate, but now, at least in some of the cities, the governor earlier this week issued a restriction saying that cities could not issue those mandates. Well, Atlanta already has one, and they're refusing to back down. So now the governor of Georgia is actually suing the city of Atlanta, telling them the mask mandate is not allowed. The mayor there standing by what she said, along with several other local mayors doing the same. Jason?
Naomi, rising numbers in the South come as we're seeing a rising conflict for the Capitol, right? Some of the Trump administration has been feuding with Dr. Anthony Fauci. It seems like President Trump is trying to smooth things over. How about that, huh?
Yeah, he's working on it. Fauci and President Trump spoke earlier this week, we're learning. CBS News has learned they spoke for the first time in about a month and a half. President Trump says that was a good conversation, saying it was friendly and a nice conversation. So clearly he's trying to mend whatever relationship has been ruined because of some of these comments from his administration. In the meantime, President Trump also saying that his administration has done a wonderful job, and Fauci saying that some states will need to reissue some of these guidelines if they want to get these numbers under control. But a piece of good news, Dr. Fauci did say that if some of these states can reissue the guidelines, some of the lockdowns, it means we could turn these numbers around, and that means that getting on top of this virus could be on track as long as these states comply. Jason?
Naomi, major allegations against Washington's NFL team this morning. 15 women who used to work for the team alleging sexual harassment. Just a bombshell story coming out yesterday. What do we know about all this?
Yeah, all this comes from an article in the Washington Post released yesterday. Again, about 15 women involved in this. The span of these allegations is about 13 years, from 2006 to 2019. And although there were 15 women, only one was able or willing to come forward publicly and share her name. And she says that she was she was harassed in a couple of ways. One way in that she was called stupid in the office. She was asked to wear a tight dress for a client meeting, and there were constant comments made about her appearance. Now, 3 of the employees in this report were fired or resigned abruptly, and the team says that they are dealing with these allegations promptly. The team's new head coach, by the way, saying that he has a daughter who works for the team, and he's not going to accept any of this. But yeah, it's been definitely a tough week for the team, dealing with the name change announcement earlier this week. You can imagine there are a lot of conversations happening today in the front office. Jason?
Right, and people are kidding themselves if they think this sort of stuff only happens at a kind of masculine football team. This sort of horrible treatment happens everywhere. Good to see it being called out. Naomi Ruchim live in New York. Thank you.